Into the closing stages then of this second round of the MGF Cup, and at the moment Piers Johnson desperately keen to get the victory from Nick Carr. Carr in the yellow machine, on the outside in silver it is Piers Johnson. It's about the last of the late breakers. They're going to be side by side through chicane. Matt Kelly is well poised to pick up any pieces that might be offered his way, but Carr holds the line superbly well, and Piers Johnson needs to be careful he doesn't lose that position to Matthew Kelly. Kelly looks to the very tight inside, but Johnson moves across and Kelly will still get through, I'm sure. No, he won't. Well held off though from Piers Johnson, and all of that has allowed Nick Carr, look at the advantage he's gained there, while they squabble and fight behind. Nick Carr leads, and Rob Meir has a little bit look at the outside, or rather the inside, as Mark Hazel tries to get round him. They're all trying to nick positions off one another just to keep me confused, but let's just recap. Nick Carr the leader, Piers Johnson there in second, Matthew Kelly third, then Rob Mears, then Mark Hazel, and a gap then back to sixth position where we find Jamie Hunter on a great recovery drive, and just behind him in seventh, 66 is Henry Kangas, with David Mason tucked in there as well, looking to try and gain some valuable points. Mark Hazel and Rob Mears, the battle for fourth and fifth places. Well, you have to think, unless these four behind the leader Nick Carr can work together, Carr is just going to stretch his lead and advantage. That's what he's trying to do at the quickest part of the circuit. There's Ray Arms. Well, Arms was involved in that opening lap skirmish, and I suspect will be very disappointed. The fastest part of the circuit, though, up and coming, Church. Through past the marshal's post. And dive to the inside. Passes Scott Lorry with the errant rear bumper on that car, but here is Nick Carr. Look at Mark Hazel there, swooping left and right behind Rob Mears. Hazel definitely on a mission in these closing laps. His lap times are very impressive indeed, but at the moment it's all about finding a way past. Now here's an incident. Paul O'Neill, brother of Sporty Spice, and in the MGF Cup, well held my son, did a great, and look at that, showboating to the marshals as well. Heading towards the checkered flag, then the leaders, Nick Carr with Piers Johnson, and just behind, about 3 car lengths back, is Matthew Kelly, but side by side, Mark Hazel round the outside of Rob Mears. Hazel's been threatening that, but threatening to take a victory is Nick Carr, and he will do just that. On the line, just from Piers Johnson, and still fighting it out for 9th and 10th positions as Dave Loudon goes jaloping. Oh, hold on there, Dave. Well, Warren Hughes will hold on for 10th place. Jamie Hunter, though, a great drive by him to finish 6th. Nick Carr, though, takes the victory from Piers Johnson and Matthew Kelly, 2nd and 3rd respectively. And those three on top of the podium, sharing a story, all three, and receiving the spoils of victory. But in terms of championship, Nick Carr it is who leaps ahead of Warren Hughes, so too does Matthew Kelly. Carr now with a 3-point advantage, and he's in the pit lane with Jeff Clark.
Well, Thruxton is always a great track for slipstreaming, and the guy in the lead doesn't necessarily win at the end of the race. It's very close. So on lap 3, Piers managed to slipstream past me, and I thought perhaps he might have the run on me. But as I say, the guy in the lead doesn't necessarily pull away. And I got back past him at about lap 6 and managed to hold it to the end.
It all worked out, of course, and you trained for this by going away for the week skiing.
Yeah, I went with the family to France for a week, and it was very sunny and very pleasant, and I think perhaps it did me the world of good.
Is this the way to prepare then? Skiing, then win a race?
It probably is, but no, don't know if I can do it every time.